What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow? Disney is trying to throw out a wrongful death lawsuit that has everyone outraged. Eman Khalif, the Algerian boxer from the Olympics, is suing J.K. Rowling, Elon Musk, Logan Paul, and more for cyberbullying. I'll tell you guys all about it. Some leaked text messages reveal that Kanye West is addicted to a drug and has a Golden Freddy profile picture. Apparently Corey X Kenshin might be coming back to YouTube. We got more Mr. Beast updates and they're not good. All of that and a lot more. It's going to be a big chunky wonky day. So let me get you guys started on the right foot. He finally has all that hair off and he's a nice little skinny boy. He's the same boy as you can see, but now he feels a lot better. He's a lot lighter. He's more bad, but he's still great. I showed you guys my ending, so you guys gotta like and subscribe. That's the deal. So let's start with this one because this is something that you guys probably have all heard about. The whole drama that happened with Eman Khalif, an Algerian boxer who was basically getting cyberbullied by famous people all around the world, but she won a match against another woman and everyone started calling her a man. This article by Variety says that J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk have been named in a criminal complaint filed to French authorities over, quote, acts of aggravated cyber harassment against Algerian boxer and newly crowned Olympic champion Eman Khalif. For those of you guys who don't know, by the way, J.K. Rowling, who's very, like anti-trans, has not posted or tweeted ever since this entire incident, and it's very rare for her not to have Twitter fingers. So there's a good chance that this entire incident is what's causing her to stay low. Nabil Boudi, the Paris-based attorney of Khalif, confirmed to Variety that both figures were mentioned in the body of the complaint posted to the Anti-Online Hatred Center of the Paris Prosecutor's Office on Friday. A statement sent to Variety, the Paris Prosecutor's Office confirmed it received the complaint filed by Khalif and announced that an investigation had been launched. On August 13th, contacted the OCLCH, the Central Office for the Fight Against Crimes Against Humanity and Hate Crimes, to conduct an investigation into the counts of cyber harassment due to gender, public insult because of gender, public incitement to discrimination, and public insult because of origin. Dang, that's 4 different counts. The lawsuit was filed against X, which under the French law means that it was filed against unknown persons. That ensures that the prosecution has all of the latitude to be able to investigate against all people, including those who may have written hateful messages under pseudonyms, said Boudi. The complaint nevertheless mentions famously controversial figures. It appears here that not only J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk are named in the lawsuit, but also adding that Donald Trump would be part of the investigation. Trump tweeted, so whether or not he is named in our lawsuit, he will inevitably be looked into as part of the prosecution. Khalif, who on Saturday won the Olympic gold medal in the women's 66-kilogram boxing competition, spent much of the 2024 Olympics in Paris at the center of a noisy, unpleasant dispute about her gender eligibility that reverberated around the world, despite being born female and not identifying as transgender or intersex, and being backed by the International Olympic Committee, who asserted, quote, scientifically, this is not a man fighting a woman. Khalif faced a torrent of accusations and abuse over her gender. Most of the attacks came via social media, particularly on X/Twitter, and the controversy was escalated when high-profile figures stepped into the fray. And one message to her 14.2 million followers, Rowling posted a picture from Khalif's fight with Italian boxer Angela Carini, accusing the former of being a man who was, quote, enjoying the distress of a woman he's just punched in the head. Musk, meanwhile, shared a post from the swimmer Riley Gaines that claimed men don't belong in women's sports. The ex-owner co-signed the message by writing, absolutely. Trump posted a message with the picture from the fight with Karina accompanied by the message, I will keep men out of women's sports. So no one's surprised, Logan Paul is also involved in this situation as well. Apparently he posted on X and said, this is the purest form of evil unfolding right before our eyes. A man was allowed to beat up a woman on global stage, crushing her live streams while fighting for her deceased father. This delusion must end. But then Logan Paul later deleted the post and admitted that he, quote, might be guilty of spreading misinformation. So yeah, guys, that's the long and short of it. I did not know that you could sue people for cyber harassment. Like, hello? I used to get bullied on the daily, bro. Yo, like, what in the world? You can get paid for getting cyber bullied out on these streets. I'm happy for you, man, okay? Because all of this misinformation and slander, imagine going out there to the Olympics and, like, winning, right? And you're just a woman, and then people are out here just ostracizing you. Big figures, the president, the ex-president of the country, Elon Musk, all of these people are out here dragging your name in the mud. It looks like she's suing for cyber harassment, and she might have a good case for it as well, especially when you have people like Logan Paul deleting their comments and apologizing for spreading misinformation. So I'll let you guys know what comes from the lawsuit. How much money is she going to get from it? Is it going to be challenged by Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling, who have like billions of dollars and can definitely fight back? There'll probably be a settlement of some kind somewhere. I don't know if that'll be public information, but if anything comes from it, I'll let you guys know. Speaking of Logan Paul, just a quick quick kind of like you need to know type thing, okay? But apparently these two clips were going viral when it comes to Logan Paul, and apparently like someone was asking on his podcast like, hey, are you like shadow banned from like Japan? Like, can you can you like never go there after that whole incident that happened years ago? The haunted Japanese forest where Logan Paul went there, saw a dead body, and then recorded it, right? And then he had to issue this big old apology statement, okay? It was one of the first things that put Logan Paul on the map of being like, bro, why would you go this far to make content?
Came back from Japan last week.
Great place.
Like,
nice.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys had fun.
We had a blast.
We've been hoping to go there. For some
You guys
reason,
haven't
we
been
have.
to Japan?
Well,
You've never been? There's a great.
I had
like,
prior obligations.
No, you gotta go, dude.
This last time I had prior obligations.
dude,
he's been really busy. He has been busy. He just hasn't had time to go.
That's funny as hell, right? Like you bring up the word like Japan to Logan Paul, and man's just like, oh man, all the PTSD starts hitting back. Man gets hit with that ultimate flashback and starts thinking about the apologies and the stress and the, oh my God. I don't know if he knows like he's asking him like, hey, have you been there or have you gone? Like, does he know? Because if he knows, this is absolutely hilarious that he's asking this question, okay? But right now, it's like, he has prior obligations. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper than that.
Can you go?
Bro, Dom, what do you think this? Yes, I can go to Japan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I can go to Japan.
I didn't know if you were like, shadow banned or something.
Excommunicado.
Yeah, excommunicado.
Come on, excommunicado. Oh no.
You didn't know if he got John Wicks from fucking Japan, bro. You cannot come back to Japan ever again. Okay, I don't think he did. I think there was one guy who's like Johnny Somali. He might have gotten excommunicado from Japan. That's crazy. I can't even believe the concept of like being excommunicado from like a freaking country. That's how garbage you were. But it sounds like it sounds like Logan Paul's allowed to go in. This guy does know about it, so that's funny. That's funny.
No,
I mean, I'd
be a real heel there.
I mean, we get invited. Oh yeah, you would, dude. Especially if you show up with the hat.
Bro, stop, Dom, stop. That was too far. That was actually too far, bro.
I'm just as a heel,
That was too far, bro.
as a heel. But
was it too far? Because right now, all I see is actual comedy, right? I think Logan Paul trying not to laugh himself. And if you guys don't know the infamous Logan Paul hat from the freeze frame picture of him being in a haunted forest, well, here it is right now. But guys, pause. Have you ever been in a car accident? Because you guys know that I have, and yeah, it sucked. Especially if you get hurt, because then you got to figure out how you're going to pay for all of these expensive medical bills while trying to manage your own injuries at the same time. It's exhausting, it's tiring, but that's exactly where Morgan & Morgan comes in. Contacting a personal injury attorney should be your first step when it comes to any kind of car accident. It's a no-brainer, and it costs you nothing unless you win. You have nothing to lose, and a firm like Morgan & Morgan can quickly determine if you have a case. And when they do have a case, they don't settle for lowball offers. Morgan & Morgan have achieved significant verdicts in the past few months for victims involved in life-altering car crashes. Yours might be worth millions as well. There's no need for you to visit law offices and sit through long consultations. You can submit a claim and have a lawyer review your case with only 8 clicks on your phone. And from there, you can upload documents, medical records, and text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of the case. LDR, you just got into a car accident and your current and future health are at stake. An instant call to Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, may be all you need to get the compensation that you deserve. If you ever got seriously injured, your case could be worth millions, and you're only a few clicks away from potentially changing your life. You can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at https://forthepeople.com/omni, found in the description, or by scanning the QR code on screen from your phone's camera. And again, special thanks to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's video. All right, gang, Dad is finally coming back from the grocery store with the milk. That's right, we're talking about our gang, Corey X Kenshin, the leader of the Samurai himself. One of the biggest and best YouTubers to ever done it, okay? He makes video game content and he just is like the GOAT. But he has this tendency of making a lot of content and then disappearing for like months and months. No one knows what he's doing. Is he hibernating? Does he have a girlfriend? Is he out there just literally just living life, touching grass? What does Corey X Kenshin do? My guess is he's just out there living life. But it looks like he got caught in the wilderness a few times, actually. Somebody said Corey X Kenshin returning to YouTube. He was spotted by a fan. He said some videos are on the way.
My God, this is not real. Hey, Kenneth, bro, look what I just read into, bro.
Jordan was popping.
Tell him we ain't getting no more vids, bro. It's over with.
Y'all get some videos.
It's just like an ongoing meme at this point, right? Like whenever it's Corey X Kenshin, he's always going to promise you videos, but You're probably not going to see this man for like another year or so, but when he does come, he will absolutely deliver that content. And if you're new to the channel, he has a plethora of library of videos. He's the gang, he's the homie, he's one of the GOATs. He makes some of the best content on YouTube. If you don't know Corey X Kenshin, now you know Corey X Kenshin. So my gang, think before you sleep said Mr. Beast got into some drama recently. Have you heard about any of that? Yes, I'm sure he's being ironic here because we have heard a lot about Mr. Beast and a lot of the drama that he's been going on, but we have another freaking update, and I think this one actually has to do with Ava Chris Tyson, but it also wraps around the entire concept of Mr. Beast as well. Well guys, first we have two big updates. The first one coming from Drama Alert, who's basically been covering a story that said Chris Tyson's partner leaked response to drama has surfaced online allegedly. These messages were allegedly sent to mods and a Discord and then leaked online via an anonymous account. Chris Tyson's alleged essay victim, Jess, has also responded to these leaked messages, indicating that the leaked DM messages are real and suggesting that only Chris Tyson's partner, Eric, could have had access to them. Number one, Mr. Beast is afraid of, quote, inflaming a situation that could anger the corporate investors, allegedly, which, you know, makes sense. I'd be afraid too. Number two, Ava Chris Tyson is disgusted by the person she used to be, allegedly. Number three, Ava Chris Tyson did not know Lava GS was a minor, allegedly. Okay, everything here is alleged because it's brought by a source that was anonymous that seems to be verified from a third party and a first party at the same time, right? It's one of those, like, it looks like it's really real, but you have to keep saying allegedly until it's actually confirmed by the actual people. I'm assuming Ava Chris Tyson and Mr. Beast aren't going to confirm these things, but it looks to be pretty credible. Number four, Ava wishes that she never engaged with Shadman, allegedly. Shadman being the guy that I just learned about that apparently just made a bunch of like Rule 34 and like X-rated stuff and drawings when it came to little kids. Other things as well, but apparently he also dabbled in Loli and Lolly and all that other stuff. Number six, there is an HR investigation into the essay allegations, but Mr. Beast doesn't allegedly want, quote, anyone to say anything publicly in case it causes more things to flare up online. Allegedly. Wrapping up, number seven, Mr. Beast's team is preventing Ava from allegedly talking. Any response from Ava would flare stuff up again. Number eight, Ava's first apology tweet was allegedly, quote, entirely written by the Mr. Beast exec under insane pressure of Amazon and other corporate investors. This one sounds pretty real, okay? Because like we just said with the Beast games, that's a lot of money in Mr. Beast's pocket. You know daggone well, people like Amazon and Disney, they not trying to mess with any of this, right? They not trying to get caught up in any kind of bad drama right here. So they like, look, you better fix this and you better fix this fast because we are Amazon and we're not about this life or whatever you guys have running over here. Number nine, Mr. Beast and the Beast CEO has alleged tears in their eyes after Ava's tweet was posted and allegedly later regretted it. Number 10, proper third-party investigations are being done into everything that has been brought up against Ava. And number 11, the corporate investors currently do not want Ava to have any social media presence for a number of years. This sounds like they are trying to delete Ava Chris Tyson from ever existing on the internet. We all know that can't happen. Once you're on the internet, you're on the internet, right? But I guess going forward, I guess Ava plans on just not being on the World Wide Web at any point in time. And last but not least, it is important to clarify these claims are not being made by Drama Alert. They originate from an anonymous account, which allegedly belonged to a moderator for Chris Tyson's partner. DMs posted by this account have been indicated as real by the alleged SA victim. Okay, so an anonymous account, then confirmed real by an SA victim of Ava Chris Tyson kind of thing. All right, so take it for a grain of salt, but also if you want to, you can take it for credibility as well. It's good information to have in case it is true. The other big update has to do with Rosanna Pansino, someone who's been talking about Mr. Beast for quite some time since she's ever participated in one of Mr. Beast's games years ago, basically calling Jimmy just a not swell guy and saying that the Mr. Beast and the team and the crew were just garbage people. She said it a long time ago, and surprise, surprise, it seems to be true from all the allegations that we are hearing as well. She made a video titled The Real Mr. Beast Leaked Document, where it says how to succeed at Mr. Beast production. I'm going to read some of it off for you guys right now. It's a 35-page PDF. It's pretty long that basically goes in details like how to work for Mr. Beast, and apparently it wasn't 2.0. Maybe I should save this for an individual video. I'm thinking, guys, this is so long. I actually want to read through all of this. I tell you what, okay? I'll do a full late omni covering the new Mr. Beast details. We'll read it word for word, bar for bar, and I'll drop it sometime in the very near future, probably within 24 hours of you seeing this video, okay? So keep those notifications on. Just know, though, that it's As we continue to see every single day, it's getting worse. All right, guys, this is another topic that I wanted to talk to you guys, potentially lay it on me, but I'll just draw it out here for you guys because I love you so much. The official Golden Freddy account said, "Give me the effing nitrous," and it has to do with Kanye West. If you guys don't know, there's this whole thing. I thought it was a conspiracy theory, but people are saying these leaked messages and text messages are absolutely true. But allegedly, Kanye West has been addicted to this thing called nitrous. I think it's laughing gas. I'll look more into it for you guys, but they say that this drug is supposed to be like alcohol, but like on steroids, right? It's supposed to quite literally make you stupid. It's supposed to destroy brain cells at such a fast and alarming rate that as you keep taking this drug, you quite literally just become more dumb. People feel like this might explain Kanye West's deterioration when it comes to his mind and his mental. We weren't sure if it was him perhaps, you know, being bipolar. Maybe it was just a mental thing and it's just nothing to do with drugs. Or maybe it's a combination of someone who is bipolar but also on something that apparently destroys your mental as well. The downfall, I would say, of Kanye is something that people have been trying to study for a long time because everyone loves the old Kanye, right? The all falls down Kanye, the graduation Kanye, and a lot of people are trying, they're holding on to the hope that new Kanye will somehow, you know, pop out and be better. But then he goes on like racist and anti-Semitic rants out of nowhere and, you know, random tweets and always trying to sell you something, and people are like, what the hell happened to Kanye? This might be something that happened to him. Apparently this nitrous and his profile picture on these tweets, freaking Golden Freddy from freaking Five Nights at Freddy. What do you mean, bro? This feels like a fever dream. Okay, take all of this for a grain of salt, but also maybe not. Before getting into the text message, it says, no way Kanye's chief of staff put his picture as Golden Freddy on his phone. You can see Golden Freddy in the back there. Why? What do you mean, bro? Anyway, getting to the text that was going viral as of yesterday, it says newly surfaced text between Kanye, his dentist, and his former chief of staff, Milo, from April 2024. That's early this year, 4 months ago. And it says, quote, "This needs to be a long-term goal. Get recreational nitrous legalized. Can I have the nitrous today?" Well, let's look at these text messages together. I guess it's between 3 people. They said 3 people, but what do we got? There's something named DC, Golden Freddy, Kanye, and then this guy named Dr. Thomas Connolly. I guess this is a picture of what the nitrous looks like. It says stands about 10 inches, AI generated handheld nitrous oxide personal use system. I loaded the AI with some real N2O2 images and spit this out fire emoji, in which someone here says, if you want Joe the grocer's numbers to make sense, I need 8. I don't know what they're talking about so far. Let's continue. Dr. Thomas Connolly says this needs to be a long-term goal. Get recreational nitrous legalized. Meanwhile, we mastered the delivery system with a 2-year head start. So the doctor is over here talking about taking nitrous oxide and making it recreational, like it's like pot, like it's weed, bro. What do you mean? And then the person here says, surely you are joking. Prolonged misuse of nitrous causes birth defects, problems with B12, your spinal cord disintegrates. Why would anyone want to introduce another drug to an already depressed, addicted, demoralized, and apathetic population of dopamine slaves? Which is one of the most realest statements I've ever heard in my life, right? Because I do feel like we live in this time zone, in this time frame, us as humans, where we are dopamine slaves, specifically like our phone, social media, the internet, like everything has us in a place where we're looking for a distraction. Like it's very difficult out on these streets to not be distracted or have some form of dopamine being pushed into your brain, because that's just how society works. And then Kanye West with the Golden Freddy profile picture says, hey yo, can I have the nitrous today? Tom, you said you bring them by today. Checking in. Quite literally saying like, why would anyone do this, right? And Kanye West is saying, hey, can I have the nitrous today? Sounds like he might be an actual addict from this drug. In which Dr. Thomas says, are you at the chateau? And then says, yes, can do. So his doctor is giving him freaking nitrous recreationally, is the alleged situation that's happening with these leaked text messages. Outside of the comments being like, what the hell? Is that literally a Golden Freddy profile picture? It's literally trending on Twitter. It says Kanye West Golden Freddy profile picture, right? It says stuff like this is how MJ died, by the way. I can't confirm or deny, but I believe the whole concept of Michael Jackson dying had to do with some potential malpractice that had to do with his doctor, but I don't know the details. I'm not even going to go in that deep because you got to know when to stop. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, just know, don't dig too deep, bro. Otherwise you might, somebody might make you stop digging. Dentist got him dependent of the drug, knowing his side effects. Lock him up right now. Kanye is speed running mental retardation. The doctor needs to be in jail. This stems from about 5 days ago when there was this hashtag that was going around, hashtag save Ye, okay? He has been manipulated by his friends into abusing nitrous, which is dangerous and can cause permanent damage. The person who has been supplying him is Thomas Connolly. Ye's friends have also used to state that Ye isn't to steal his stuff, including his kid's birth certificate. Huh? And it's like, again, this was what I thought was kind of like weird, but it's one of those situations, the information is so weird that it feels like it might be on point and true and might explain why Kanye's descent of his mental state, it could explain it. It could be the missing link. Everyone's been wondering what happened to you, Kanye, and this could be a part of it. People might feel like this might be malpractice or abuse from the actual doctor themselves. And it goes way further. The rabbit hole, I think, suggested that apparently this was done intentionally to kind of make Kanye stupider so that he made worse music. like there's like the Illuminati out there might have been like, you know what? This guy is way too prominent. We got to we got to destroy him. And this is how we're going to silently and slowly do it over time. Believe what you want to believe, okay? But I don't know what's true or fact now. I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or true or false, but I'm just presenting you guys the information in case, it ends up being true. At least you can kind of have this as a premise. The first picture here seems to be a picture of Kanye hooked up to a machine. I don't know why this picture is here, but okay. And then there's another image here that says, Ye Grammys plus personal effects like children birth certificates and Donda death certificate are gone from his archive. Milo says has been allegedly robbed by part of the team. Billy Walsh was paid $1 million for his work on V1. He allegedly doesn't know any of the songs from the album. Dentist plan for Yeezy restructure was buying a nitrous gas system, charging $2.4 million. A dentist plan? That costs you $2.4 million, bro. If that ain't extortion, I don't know what is, bro. That's crazy work. There is no way you need to spend over $2 million for some teeth work, brother. Ye was using the gas even on meetings, worrying Yeezy employees. Ye's behavior started to change. Dentist was living his best life with Ye money. Article claims the dentist has gone bankrupt many times. Milo claims some Yeezy workers support his complaint. Also, Ye paid 6 months of rent to the dentist to make him live next door. Expensive dental work. Allegedly tried to hire someone to hurt Milo. The Yeezy Gap material that was seized months ago was allegedly stolen by the dentist's friends. Eric said privately Ye has had permanent brain damage due to nitrous. Milo can't assure this is true, and please remember that all this happened allegedly. I feel like we've been hearing the word allegedly a lot in today's video. Apparently, allegedly, also they stole his Grammys and other valuable items.
And Garcia, this Ye, I'm on the nitrous.
And I was at the dentist's office the other day. I was taking a nitrous oxide. I suggested if anybody's stressed out.
I'm gonna do a free commercial for nitrous oxide. Ye's perspective changed while under nitrous gas. One time I was at the dentist's office and I was given nitrous gas and I was vibing out. Guess that's my version of Steve Jobs and his LSD trip when I had this first thought, what is the meaning of life? And then I thought, to give. What's the key to happiness? Happiness. What do you want in life? When you give someone something, should they give you something in return? No. We don't have to expect to be compensated by the person we give to, just give. I'm a Christian, so I'll speak in Christian terms. God will give you tenfold. Then I said in my mind, I'm still under the gas at getting my teeth cleaned, but I just want to be remembered. And immediately corrected myself. I said, it doesn't even matter if I'm remembered. I came out of the gas and had a completely new attitude on everything. Yeah, guys, that sounds like a drug trip to me, okay? I ain't saying I've been on the nitrous, okay, but I've done my partake of festivities in the past, okay? Any people have done alcohol, right? Changes your whole brain, but it looks like this one might be like, I don't know, something times 10. Nitrous gas seems to be absolutely terrifying in terms of what it can do to your brain, especially how fast it can accelerate. So that's the Kanye West story. I don't know. Do you guys believe it? Do you guys think this is true or not? I'm telling you guys this because like more and more statements are coming out, more leaked messages. It's floating around. It might not be real, okay? It's all alleged, but it feels like an explanation to what's happening. I don't know. You guys can let me know how you feel. Do you think this whole... He's even, you know, quoted saying nitrous gas, right? So, like, my man's is definitely doing it. It's just the extent of how much did it pollute his brain. So, guys, let's wrap up today's story with this. Apparently, Disney trying to do big, evil, mega corporation things discussing film. A lot of you guys asked me to talk about this. That said, Disney is trying to get a wrongful death lawsuit from a grieving husband tossed out of court because he signed up to Disney Plus years earlier? Huh? Hello? You mean you signed up for Disney Plus and now the fact that your wife died from Disney's wrongdoings, it can get tossed out because you signed up for a subscription service? Continuing, his wife suffered a fatal allergic reaction at a Disney Springs restaurant, but Disney insists that the husband agreed to arbitrate all disputes with the studio when he first signed up for a 1-month trial of Disney. So it wasn't even the full... Bro, it wasn't even the full thing of Disney Plus. It was just the 1-month trial that basically said that you waive the right to ever sue us again for anything ever, including the fact that we might have poisoned and killed your wife. Original source from the New York Post says that Disney is trying to get a wrongful death lawsuit filed by a New York University doctor's grieving husband tossed because we just talked about and bereaved widow Jeffrey Piccolo is suing the theme park juggernaut, claiming that she suffered a fatal allergic reaction shortly after eating at a Disney Springs restaurant in Florida last October. But Disney is claiming the $50,000 suit should be moved out of the courts because Piccolo agreed to arbitrate all disputes with the company, yada yada, we talked about. It's only $50,000? They have a suit for only $50,000 if Disney... Bro, Disney, y'all got billions. Y'all can't afford to just throw out $50K as what? Piccolo's attorneys have slammed Disney's latest motion as preposterous and outrageously unreasonable. In the May 31st motion filed in Orange County, Florida Circuit Court, Disney argued that the Disney Plus subscriber agreement Piccolo signed years earlier on his PlayStation called for any dispute, with the exception of small claims, to be resolved by individual binding arbitration. Oh my lord. The company added that Piccolo agreed similar language when he used the My Disney Experience app to buy tickets to visit the Epcot theme park in September last year, a month before the ill-fated trip. Disney has argued that both agreements require Piccolo to consent to the arbitration language before purchasing the cart filing's claim. Piccolo's lawyers have since fired back, insisting in an August 2 motion that Disney's argument is fatally flawed. Quote, the notion that terms agreed to by a consumer when creating a Disney Plus free trial account would forever bar that consumer's right to a jury trial in any dispute with any Disney affiliate or subsidiary is so outrageously unreasonable and unfair as to shock the judicial conscience, and this court should not enforce such an agreement, the lawyers wrote. Yeah, that's what I just said. That's crazy. Have you ever signed up for anything Disney? Because if you have, well, you can never sue Disney ever again? You waive that right, bro? What do you mean? They also argue that Piccolo filed the wrongful death suit as a personal representative of the estate of Kankoporn Taguson and not on behalf of himself. Tang Swan, 42, died of severe allergic reaction known as anaphylaxis just hours after dining at the Raglan Road Irish pub and restaurant with her husband back on October 5th. The original complaint said, oh, that's really sad. That's sad. I can't imagine like going to freaking Disneyland or Disney World and then you lose your partner. That's rough. A physician who had worked in Manhattan's NYU Langone Hospital had repeatedly stressed to wait staff that she had nut and dairy allergies when she ordered scallops, onion rings, broccoli, and corn fritters, according to the filing. Soon after leaving the restaurant, Tang Swan started experiencing difficult breathing and collapsed, court papers charged. Even though an EpiPen was immediately administered to her, she died at a local hospital. The lawsuit said Piccolo is seeking more than $50,000 in damages under Florida's wrongful death. The Post reached out to both Disney and Piccolo's attorneys for comment. Oh my freaking God. If this is all true, that is like the definition of evil, right? If you are literally trying to prove in court, first of all, some really good lawyers, right? But if you are able to say to a judge that if you signed up for Disney Plus, you can't sue us for something, for us killing your wife accidentally, that kind of connection is, oh my God, bro. Whatever that clause is absolutely wild. And it does not seem like that should be legal in the first place. I will let you guys know if there are any updates from this case. There will be updates from this case since it is now a very high profile one. And as soon as we get more information, I will keep you guys posted. But good Lord, that's That's messed up. But alright guys, that's all it for today's video. Let me get out of here. I love you guys. Brush your teeth, floss, stay safe on the streets because them streets ain't safe. Alright, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.